Strap in, hold tight, and prepare yourselves, because the countdown to Gold Rush is almost up. This is Wednesday Night Rampage, and I'm your voice in the chaos, Jackson Black. Ready to bring you one of the most volatile nights in TUW history. The final qualifiers unfold tonight. Legends in the making go to war. A monster and the champion settle their score with no rules, no mercy, and in our main event, a brutal last man standing match that will close a bloody chapter once and for all. Gold Rush is this Saturday, but first we ignite the spark. Welcome to Rampage. Introducing first, from Berlin, Germany, 5'9", 162 pounds, TUW's technical mastermind, the ace of the skies, Leon Carter. And introducing his opponent, making his debut tonight from Fort Wayne, Indiana, 5'9", 228 pounds of Midwest ambition, Jimmy Valo. A 15-minute war of attrition. Leon Carter looks to outlast the new blood. But Jimmy Valo didn't come here to play warm-up. He came here to make waves. Jimmy Valo coming out hard straight out of the match. Going for a pinfall within the first 10 seconds. Jimmy Valo not letting up, trying to make his debut great, but if he wears himself out too soon, he might be the end up the one losing this match. He needs to take care of his pace and make sure he doesn't wear himself out. He's got 15 minutes in this match. Going for a flip over the top rope, but misses Leon Carter, going for it again, and a drop kick to Leon Carter. Going to the middle ropes. Went for another drop kick, but misses. Leon Carter taking advantage. And a super kick to Jimmy Valo. Leon Carter off the middle rope. Tried to do a body splash, but missed. This is the time for Valo to take charge again. Pick up, punch to the jaw, and a pin, and a kick out at one. Once again, going for a pin. Putting his legs up on the ropes. What a dirty pin. But Leon Carter able to kick out before the 1 count. Leon Carter tried to drag Jimmy Valo into the corner, but Jimmy able to get out of it. Jimmy Valo picking up Leon, dropping his shoulder to his knee with such force. Jimmy Valo going to the top rope while Leon is outside, jumping and landing on him with his full weight. RKO by Leon Carter. Came out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Leon Carter rolling back outside the ring, picking up Jimmy Valo, and a knee to the face. And a kick to the face by Jimmy Valo. Getting out of that one, taking the advantage. Referee up to a 6 count. Both these competitors need to get in the ring. 3 minutes down in this match. Leon Carter needs to hurry. And back in at the 8 count. Jimmy Valo top rope. And a Superman punch from the skies. Going for a pin. And a kick out at one. Going for a pin. And we've got our first pin of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Valo up 1-0 at 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Kick to the gut and a hard kick to the head by Jimmy Valo. Going to the middle rope and an axe hammer from the middle rope. Going outside. From the apron. Try to go for a kick, a drop kick, but Leon Carter able to grab his leg, sweep the leg, and a stomp to the face. Going for a pin. At 10 minutes, 40 seconds, Leon Carter gets his first pin. It is now tied 1-1. Dive through the middle rope. And a spear by Leon Carter. Leon Carter doing a little taunt for the crowd. Jimmy Valo tried to take advantage, but no, Leon Carter gets out of it. Jimmy Valo counters his own and is now getting advantage. Throwing his opponent against the ropes. Pick up, knee to the gut, and a boot to the face. Jimmy Valo going to the top. And a kip up by Leon Carter, throwing Jimmy Valo off the top rope, off the middle rope. A sunset body splash. Leon Carter setting something up. Boom, stomping Jimmy Valo's face into the canvas, going for a pin. And that's his second pin. Is 2-1 at 9 minutes 40 seconds. Leon Carter with the advantage. Leon Carter picking up Jimmy Valo. Dropping him head first to the canvas. Now going to the top rope, the ace of disguise. Walking across the ropes and a drop kick to Jimmy Valo. And a hard kick to the back, going to the apron. Through the middle ropes, a spear. Dropping a hard elbow, dropping a second hard elbow. A wraparound pin, kick Leon Carter getting full advantage, going to the middle ropes. Calling for Valo to stand up. Pushing Valo away. And a sweeping arm grab. Grabbing Jimmy Valo, putting him in the corner. Picking him up onto the top rope. He's got something planned. Going up. He's getting a hold of Valo. And a body slam from the top rope. Pick up. Another power bomb. And a pin. Leon Carter, 3-1, 8 minutes, 6 seconds left in this match. Jimmy Valo falling behind. Valo able to counter. Going corner to corner. And knees to the back of Leon Carter. Setting something up, going back. And a stomp to the face of Leon Carter to the canvas. Taking up Leon. Sweep the leg, head buster. Going for a pin. And a pin by Jimmy Valo. It is 2-3. Leon Carter still with the advantage at 7 minutes, 27 seconds. And a Superman punch off the middle rope by Jimmy Valo, going to the apron. And the top. On the top rope, try to go for a kick, but Leon Carter able to get out of the way, sweeping around, going for a pin. And a kick out at one. And a super kick by Leon Carter. Going to the apron. And up to the top turnbuckle. And a drop kick off the top rope to the face of Jimmy Valo. Went for a super kick. Valo out of the way, moves out of the way. Picking up Leon Carter, dropping him hard, going for the pin. And it is tied, 3-3. Jimmy Valo gets the pin at 6 minutes, 23 seconds. Leon Carter putting Valo in the corner. Picking him up. Slamming him on the ground. Going for a pin. And a kick out at two. This is gonna be a great match. These two men are tied 3-3. Leon Carter tried to go for a drop kick in the corner. Jimmy Valo out of the way though. Try to get an attack on Leon Carter, but Leon able to flip him over and get a couple good punches in. Leon dragging Jimmy, putting him in the corner. Jimmy Valo is now busted open from the turnbuckle. Leon Carter dropping Jimmy Valo to the canvas and going to the top. From corner to center, misses. Jimmy Valo moves out of the way and drops a hammer fist to the face of Leon Carter. Leon Carter with a kip up. Jimmy Valo tried to go for a Superman punch, but misses. And a super kick by Leon Carter on the pin. 5 minutes, 12 seconds. Leon Carter takes advantage. It is 4-3. And a huge miss by Leon Carter. Another drop kick, but misses Jimmy Valo taking advantage, but Leon Carter counters. Facebuster. Leon Carter with huge stomp to the face of Jimmy Valo. Leon Carter to the top. Yeah, it's going high. Using his knees to drop Jimmy Valo to the canvas, going for a pin. 4 minutes, 16 seconds. It is 5-3. Leon Carter getting a 2-pin advantage. Jimmy Valo picking him up, dropping him head first into the canvas. Jimmy Valo needs to go for a pin. 4 minutes left and he's down 2 pins. Jimmy Valo going to the top. And a kick to the face. Jimmy Valo setting something up. knocking Carter to the ground and going for a pin. 3 minutes, 37 seconds. It is now 5-4. Valo still down by 1 pin with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. And a hard boot to the back of Leon Carter. Valo to the apron. He is gushing blood, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to go for a kick, but misses. Leon Carter gets a small knee to the back. He is down on the canvas, going to the middle rope, drop and hammer fist to the stomach of Leon Carter. Picking him up, sweep of the leg! Leon Carter counters. 3 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Leon Carter locking in a submission hold. Leon Carter able to survive and not tap. Leon Carter setting it up. Stomping Jimmy Valo's face into the canvas, driving some of his blood further and further into the mat. 6-4, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Jimmy Valo might win, Leon Carter might win this one if Valo can't come back with 2 more pins in the next 2 minutes. Sunset flip by Leon Carter and a Superman punch from the middle rope by Jimmy Valo. He needs to go for a pin right here. He's setting something up. Spiking the head of Leon Carter, cutting him wide open. 2 minutes left, going for a pin. 6-5, ladies and gentlemen. Valo needs 1 more pin to tie it up. Leon Carter still with the advantage. One clothesline, 2 clotheslines. Try to go for a kick, sweeps the leg. Valo needs to go for a pin. What is he doing? He's just holding his opponent. 1 minute 30 left. Leon, kick to the gut, picking up. Cutter by Leon Carter going for a pin. And a kick out at 2. Leon Carter not able to get his 7th pin. It is currently 6-5, 1 minute left. Valo needing a pin bad. Leon Carter with a drop kick into the corner. Leon setting something up in the corner. Decides to go against it, going to the top rope. And an RKO! 40 seconds left. Valo still down by 1. Tadpole splash from the top rope by Leon Carter. Leon's got full advantage. 30 seconds left. It is now looking good for Valo. Trying to go for a super kick. Valo able to counter, flipping. Knee to the face. He needs to go for a pin right here if he wants to tie this one up. 15 seconds up. Valo not. Knee to the face. I don't know if Valo knows what time it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Valo losing track of time in the final seconds of the match, not going for the time pin. Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Carter wins this match 7-6. The Berlin tactician proves his stamina is unmatched. Introducing first, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, cunning and venomous. Weighing in, coming in at 5'9", 160 pounds, Damon Stark. And his opponent, from the Garden of Eden, accompanied by Malik Storm, one half of the TUW Tag Team Champions, Azrael Storm. Stark slithers in with speed and precision, but Storm's rage is a tidal wave waiting to crash down. Damon Stark dropping a knee to the face of Azrael Storm. This match is a Gold Rush match. It is the second to last spot for this weekend's Gold Rush men's ladder match. Damon Stark throwing Azrael out of the ring. 1, 2. Off the rope. Through the ropes and spears Azrael Storm. The crowd begins to chant, "This is awesome," from the beginning. This is going to be a good matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Azrael Storm getting the counter, picking up Damon Storm and throwing him chest first into the ground. Both men locked up. Azrael Storm getting advantage, pushing Damon into the corner, but the referee breaks it up. Azrael Storm going for a quick attack, putting Damon Stark back into the corner, and a double chest slap. And we could hear that one from here, ladies and gentlemen. Slamming Damon Stark hard to the mat. Those big, powerful punches to the chest of Damon Stark. Both men locked up once again. Azrael pushing Damon again into the corner. Referee breaking it up. Malik Storm looking on from the apron, cheering on his tag team partner and brother Azrael. Both men giving a good squeeze to each other. Damon Stark counters, throwing Azrael over the shoulder and putting him in a headlock. Azrael struggling. Azrael able to get up to his feet. Damon Stark still putting a headlock tight. And Azrael gets the arm, wraps it around, puts him in an anaconda vice. Really wrenching the arm. Oh! Locking it in. Damon Stark is struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Azrael swoops the leg, throwing Damon to the ground. Azrael picking up Damon, taking him to the corner, slamming his back to the turnbuckle and throwing him across the ring. And a drop kick by Damon Stark. And for a submission hold, but rope break, setting something up, grabbing, tossing, head, slamming his head to the ground. Azrael Storm cut open, going for a pin. And a kick out at two. Stomp on the arm. Kick to the back. And a stomp to the chest and another stomp to the arm. Damon Stark attacking every appendage Azrael has, going to the top rope. And from the top, tried to go for some sort of sit-down move, but missed Azrael. Azrael standing, grabbing, clothesline to the face of Damon Stark and a stomp to the leg. Off the ropes, try to go for some sort of move. Damon Stark able to get out of the way though. And a hammer fist to the back of Azrael Storm, going for a pin once again. And a kick out at two. Azrael rolls to the ground. This fight has been taken to the ring. Damon's out of the ring, but Damon Stark throws Azrael back into the ring. Double leg drop to Azrael Storm and a kick to the face. Damon Stark going to the top. Taunting his opponent. And from the top rope, try to go for a double knee strike, but misses. Elbow drop to the gut of Damon Stark. Azrael Storm. Grabbing the leg, putting it in an ankle lock. But a rope break. Damon Stark able to reach for that rope and get it. Throwing Damon Stark across the ring. Dropping an elbow to the chest. elbow drops to Damon Stark by Azrael Storm as he rolls out of the ring. Damon Stark also rolls out. Grabbing Damon, picking him up onto his shoulder, slamming him headfirst into the ground. Damon Stark busted wide open. Both men cut wide open. Referee already to a 5 count. Azrael throwing Damon into those steel steps. Now grabbing and dragging Damon Stark, throwing him back into the ring. Rolling him over, going for a pin.
This ain't no match, this is war. And I was born for it. Raised in the gutter, trained by the grind. Fists like a hammer, mind like a shrine. I ain't here to play, I'm here to reign. One man riot with the gladiator's name. Bring a I bring the pain like the tide. Step in my path, get caught in the storm. I taught the hustle, I showed the flame. Put Malik on game, now we storm the name. Kicks like a whip, slam like a quake. You flinch too late, I already ate. Heart lying in the chest. Every step earned, never second best. From the street light shadows to the arena gold. Azrael walks in, story gets told. Bring the
Storm surges forward, taking the second to last spot. And with that, both Azrael Storm and Malik Storm are in the Gold Rush ladder match. It is going to be brother versus brother come this Saturday.
Azrael Storm, now bring the storm.
Introducing first, the champion from Pineville, West Virginia. Correction. This match is an Apex Championship, no holds barred match. Ladies and gentlemen, these are three men that have been recently signed by the TUW. In the middle, Mortuus Rex, known as the Dead King or Death on his left. A man known by Dominion, Veil, or Conquest. And on the right, Harlow Shepherd or Famine. These men are three of the four members of the Judgment Day and the three of the four horsemen. The fourth horseman has not been revealed yet. But these three men sure have their eye trained on the Ghost Rider Jack Harlow. It went to inflict as much damage to him as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what this match is all for, the Apex Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Pineville, West Virginia, the Apex Championship. Accompanied by Harlow Shepherd and Dominion Veil from Death Valley, 6'10", 305 pounds of terror, Mortuus Rex. And introducing the champion from Pineville, West Virginia, the Apex Champion, 6'4", 280 pounds, TUW's Ghost Rider, Jack Harlow. Last week, Harlow barely escaped Mortuus Rex. Tonight, there's no escaping, no rules, no disqualifications, and Rex brought reinforcements from the abyss. Jack Harlow gaining early advantage, driving Mortuus Rex into the canvas. Judgment Day here to inflict as much pain on Jack Harlow as possible, but last week, Jack Harlow was able to pull out a win against Mortuus Rex, barely. As Mortuus Rex interrupted the match that was supposed to happen and interjected himself into this match. Jack Harlow grabbing and throwing Mortuus Rex across the ring. This man is a monster, 6'10", 305 pounds. But that is no match for Jack Harlow, 6'4", 280 pounds. That's 25 pounds less than the monster. Harlow Shepherd taking the turnbuckle pad off. Death, famine, and conquest. All we are missing is war, ladies and gentlemen. War has not made himself known to us yet. Jack Harlow having absolute full advantage in this match. Absolutely destroying Mortuus Rex in this match. Throwing Mortuus Rex out of the ring, grabbing him by his ankle and tossing him. Now going under, looking for a weapon, pulling out a shovel, attacking the leg of Mortuus Rex. The body going for the head, but Mortuus Rex able to get out of the way. And a boot to the face of Jack Harlow. Hard punches to the face of Jack Harlow as Mortuus Rex goes back into the ring. And a stomp to Jack Harlow as he rolls into the ring, grabbing, slamming the face of Jack Harlow into the mat. And a boot to the side of the face. Going for a pin. And a kick out at one. Mortuus Rex able to counter with the elbow to the gut. Grabbing Jack Harlow, picking him up and slamming him to the ground off the ropes, and a leg drop. And another leg drop to the chest. hard punches to the face of Jack Harlow as he rolls out of the ring and is looking under for a weapon. Pulling out a table. Crowd cheering, we want tables, ladies and gentlemen. A homage to the Dudley Boys of the WWE. Picking up Mortuus Rex, slaying the head first into the canvas. Pile driver hard by Jack Harlow, taking that table and opening it up. He's got plans, but too busy talking to the crowd. Mortuus Rex throwing Jack Harlow into the corner. Mortuus Rex preparing, getting angry, letting Jack Harlow know what is coming for him. Grabbing him, picking him up. Choke slam by the dead man. Going for a pin. And a kick out at one. Throwing him onto that table. Picking him up. Slamming him through the table, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd cheering, this is awesome as Jack Harlow is put through a table. Mortuus Rex from the top rope. Going for an elbow drop, but Jack Harlow able to roll out of the way just in the nick of time. Putting Mortuus Rex into the corner. Picking him up off the middle rope and swinging around, head driven into the ground, going for a pin. Harlow survives the judgment and keeps the Apex title in the fight of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Houston, Texas, standing 6'4", 231 pounds, the smoke rises, Jacob Jones.
I ain't your hero, I ain't your friend. I'm the problem that don't ever end. No rules, no code, I'm out for mine. Step in my way, I'll cross that line. You hear me talk, I'm the smoke they fear. Every breath you take, I'm still right here. Keep talking, I'm built on hate. Feel my fire all day. From what I'm made to fight, wrong or right, I own the night. Keep talking, running your mouth. I run through walls that let you out. No mercy, no love, just only regret. Smoke's in the air, better learn to quit.
Introducing his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Standing 6'5", 230 pounds, Ice Cold Fury, Sub-Zero. Only one can claim the final Gold Rush ticket. Sub-Zero's chill meets Jones's fire. The explosion is coming. Coming out hard with the attacks by Sub-Zero. Grabbing the head of Jacob Jones, spinning and throwing Jacob across the ring. And a standing moonsault. Hard punches to the face of Smoke Jones. This match is underway. Sub-Zero getting an early advantage. Off the bottom rope, a moonsault onto Jacob Jones. Now hyping up the crowd. Double knees to the face of Smoke Jones as he goes to the middle rope. Getting on the shoulders, and power bomb by Jones with the counter. And a kick to the face of Jones, but it didn't do much as he picks up Sub-Zero. Boot to the chest. Boot to the chest. Clothesline. Wrenching the neck of Sub-Zero. And a clothesline by Jacob Jones. Referee already to 7-8. Throwing Sub-Zero back into the ring. Jacob Jones needs to hurry. Out of 9 and in. Clothesline by Sub-Zero. Roll up, cut, rope break. Soul Blaze has thrown a kendo stick into the ring, but referee grabs it and gets rid of it. Stomping on Sub-Zero in the corner. Jones beating the shit out of Sub-Zero right here, right now, and dropping an elbow hard. Targeting the hand now of Sub-Zero. Smoke Jones going after the arms and hands of Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero able to counter off the ropes, grabs him with his legs, spinning around and throwing Jones across the ring, now stomping on him. A big boot to the back of Jones, and a super kick. On for a pin. And a kick at it too. Jones able to counter, dropping Sub-Zero's jaw to his head, putting him in an arm lock. Wrenching it in. Sub-Zero taps out.
Your hero, I ain't your friend. I'm the problem that don't ever end. No rules, no code. I'm out for mine. Step in my way.
Jones brings the heat. He's going to Gold Rush, ladies and gentlemen. Picking up the final spot. We now have our 8 men's Gold Rush ladder match competitors. Finn McKay, Puncher Cross, Alexander Miller, Malik Storm, Marcus Wade, El Tigre de Acero, Azrael Storm, and now Jacob Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from London, England, quick, cold, calculated, the man that cares about money more than anything, invincible, Ivar.
Game!
And his opponents, from Los Angeles, California, stylish, sharp, and deadly, returning after a month-long hiatus, Rey Diamante!
I'm killing kings and queens. Wipe the board, tear apart your dream. No mercy, no mask, just blood and stain. The death of your regime.
Momentum matters more than ever. With Gold Rush looming, both these men want to shine. Only one walks out with bragging rights. Rey Diamante has been gone ever since Genesis of Titans, where he won the Apex Championship, but was stripped of the title and removed from TUW. He was re-signed shortly after Genesis, but has not made an in-ring return until tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Removing the eye covers and the mouth cover, finally showing a little bit of what Rey Diamante looks like. Absolutely taking advantage in this match. Ivar getting an ass whooping early in this matchup by Rey Diamante. And a spear putting Ivar off the apron and to the outside of the ring. Diamante exiting the ring, going after Ivar, grabbing him around the waist behind, picking him up on his shoulder, spin him around. No hands, spins him and lets him fall to the ground. Off the ring post, the face of Ivar. Ivar countering and getting a little bit of an advantage in this matchup, but Rey Diamante counters and gets himself back in the ring before the 10 count. In the corner, taunting his opponent, but not saying that Ivar was right there in front of him, getting advantage, taking advantage. Ivar putting a boot to the throat and going for a pin. And only a 1 count before Rey Diamante kicks out. Rolling out of the way. Tried to go for a flying shoulder tackle. But Rey Diamante out of the way, boot to the face as Ivar was standing up, picking him up. Ivar slips out, puts an elbow to the back of the knee of Rey Diamante to kip up by Rey. These men in a slap fight now. Able to stop it, getting a good slap of his own. Once again, getting a punch across the chin. And a super kick to the jaw of Rey Diamante. Pick him up, powerbomb. And a kick on it too. Both men missing each other. Ivar on the apron as Rey Diamante is tackling him from inside the ring, going out, picking him up and dropping him back first into the apron where the screen is. That had got to hurt. And a knee to the face of Ivar. Rey Diamante going to the top, turnbuckle. Ivar stands up and drops a leg to the head of Ivar. Sweep the leg, Ivar now puts Rey Diamante on his ass. Throwing Rey Diamante into the ring post like Rey did to him not much earlier. Referee up to a 5 count. Rey Diamante to his feet. And back in. Try to go for a clothesline. Ivar moves out of the way. An elbow to the back of the head, making everyone think he's going for one thing, going for another, going for a pin. And a kick out of it too. 3 times Ivar has gotten Rey to a 2 count, but has not been able to put the final nail in the coffin. Picking up and throwing Rey Diamante. Getting him on his shoulder, dropping Rey Diamante chest onto the top rope, now going to the top turnbuckle. A swanton bomb from the top rope, going for a pin. And a kick out at 2. 4 times, ladies and gentlemen. Ivar cannot get Rey to give up. Centering himself, Ivar spinning elbow to Rey Diamante as Rey climbs his way up in the corner. A boot to the chest in the corner, putting his boot to the throat of Rey Diamante. Ivar picking up Rey. Tried to drag him, but Rey counters. Throwing Ivar into the corner and a shin to the chin. Standing sunset flip, splash, going for a pin. And a 2 count, Rey getting a 2 count of his own, but not able to get the final nail in the coffin. Ivar picking up and slamming Rey Diamante to the canvas. Once again centering himself. Ivar going to the middle rope. Double axe handle to the back of Rey Diamante. Setting something up. He's got something planned. Grabbing Rey Diamante. And with the elbow to the back of the head once again. Going for a pin. Was this the final nail?
I don't bleed for the ring. I don't train, I don't care. I just show up, eat your feet, and disappear in the air. No passion, no pride, no faith, no cries, just stacks in my hand, hold on my ride. Your heroes fall when I swing a fist. They dream of legacy, a dream of a check to twist. Don't need the fans. game. Me first and I break your face. Win or lose, I just set the pace. Don't need the belt, don't need the cheers. I'm invincible, soak it in, your peers. Me first, I'm the king of scam. Wrestling's dumb, but I'm still the man. No love, no heart, just violent burst. Line them up, but pay me first. But pay me first. No warm-ups, no gym, no hype, vid real. Still running laps, run your passion and zeal. They fight for legacy, I fight for thrill. They chase dreams, I just pay my bills. Sold out, yeah, bought a Benz. Don't care, not even pretend. Keep your honor, keep your code. I'll keep winning while I unload. Pay me first and I'll break your face. Win or lose, I just set the pace. Legacy dies when I step in first. Call me Ivar, now pay me first.
London's own lights it up. Ivar pulls off a gritty win.
This is your reckoning. No more silence, no more second chances. We all unleash, can't be contained. Burn it all down, feel the rampage. Blood in the dirt, fists in the air. We don't break, we don't play fair. This is our time, this is our stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, representing discipline and determination, Sydney Briggs and Tessa White, top of the class.
Step up or down, every move's mapped out. Play by the book, now I wrote that route. Precision locked in, pressure applied. Test time, sweetheart, better hope you survive. Vixen mode, high speed style. I shake the ring with a varsity smile. Game face on, out of blood for bed. I'm the highlight reel in a letterman's jacket. Fix up, we prep, we train. We bring the pain. Fit for fifth execution. With a little bit of pain. Turn the class, we make the grade. Brains and promises, my queens are made. First no time, the final play.
And their opponents, Violent, Vicious, and Visionaries of the Miller Empire, Morgan Miller and Amara Boudreaux, Bloodstained Authority.
No mercy, no myths, no queens born from gentle fists. You kneel to crowns built off lies. We walk through flame with open eyes.
It's Academia versus Annihilation. The minds of top of the class take on the muscle of the Empire in a collision that could shape the future of the tag team division. Amara taking out Tessa early off the rope, dropping a leg to the chest of Tessa. And then again. Amara putting in a chokehold on Tessa. Tessa able to get out of it. Try to go for a slap, but Amara gets a boot in. wrenching the arm of Tessa, slamming it to the ground. Amara going to the top, turnbuckle. She's standing up. She's got something planned. Kick to the face of Tessa White. Amara going for a pin. Kick out at one. Amara tagging in her cousin, Morgan Miller, the Red Viper, going for an elbow drop. Tessa moves out of the way, though. Now rolling up, putting Tessa into an armbar, slithering of the Red Viper, ladies and gentlemen. Tessa picking up Morgan and slamming her to the canvas. Driving Morgan Miller's head into the ground as she tags in her tag team partner, Cindy Briggs. Morgan Miller with 2 kicks to the side and a clothesline. Morgan wrenched in the arm of Cindy Briggs. Kick to the back of Morgan. Tessa throwing Morgan onto the ropes. Rolling her up, around, and cut her. Dropping a knee to the chest. Dropping her elbow.
Tag with me.
Tagging in, Tessa. Tessa throwing her Morgan against the ropes. Try to go for a drop kick. Morgan moves out of the way and a hard kick to the side of the face. Morgan picking up Tessa and dropping her on her back. Morgan tagging in Amara Bedreau. The Bayou Bullets now in, and a leg drop to Tessa White. Going for a pin. And a kick out at one. Picking her knee and dropping her knee, driving her knee into the canvas. Kip up by Tessa. Amara picked her up, spinning her around. Just dropping her onto the canvas. Amara throwing Tessa into the court with her tag partner. Tagging in Morgan. They're going for a tag team finisher. Sweeping the lip. Driving her. Throwing her basically into the turnbuckle. Tessa White got air there, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan Miller now putting Tessa into the corner and throwing her into the turnbuckle. Tessa able to counter, getting a kick into the chest of Morgan Miller, sweeping her around, putting her in a pin. And Morgan able to get out of it before the 1 count. Grabbing her by the head and throwing Morgan Miller into the ground. Cindy Briggs is now in. Morgan Miller grabs and drives Cindy Briggs into the ground as she tags in Amara. Amara trying to go for a clothesline. Cindy Briggs goes around and drives Amara head first into the canvas. Now tagging in Tessa back once again. Tessa, shoulder tackle to Amara. Amara throwing Tessa over the top rope and to the ground. Amara going over and now attacking Cindy Briggs, kicking her, dropping her to the canvas. Going over, attacking in Morgan Miller. Tessa able to get back in. Driving Morgan Miller head first. On for a pin. And a kick out at one. Picking up Morgan. Powerbomb. Tessa going in, tagging in Sydney Briggs. Tessa goes for, try to go for something, but Morgan Miller able to super kick. And for a pin, kick out before the 1 count. Under. Up, roll around. Driving. Morgan into the ground. Morgan counters. Morgan dragging Sydney into the center of the ring. Sydney gets up. Slithering around. Morgan Miller puts Sydney into an arm lock. And Sydney able to get out of it. Hard elbow to Morgan Miller. Sydney picking up. Morgan crawls and tags in Amara. Dropping Sydney as she tries to crawl her way to Tessa. Amara, too busy showboating, doesn't realize Sydney is halfway there. She jumps and gets the tag. Tessa White is now the legal competitor. Getting a good punch to the jaw of Amara. Wrenching the chin of Amara. Slamming the arm of Amara into the ground. Drops an elbow to the chest. Barrage of punches by Tessa White and a big kick to the side of the face, dropping Amara Boudreaux. Tessa putting Amara into the turnbuckle, cutting her wide open, picks her up, going for a pin. Amara able to kick out at the 1 count. Big kicks by Tessa White, dropping Amara as she is getting hyped up and hyping up the crowd. Amara jumps, tagging in Morgan Miller. She is fresh. Tessa needs to be careful as the Red Viper is now the legal competitor. Putting Tessa into a submission hold. Sydney Briggs needs to get in and break this up. Why is she not? Yeah, she's finally coming in. But, Tessa able to survive. Her arm is not feeling good. Morgan Miller able to get spear! Tessa trying to get to Sydney, but Morgan stops it. Tessa, counter. Knee to the side of the face of Morgan Miller as she is rolling her over. Going for a pin. Mara breaks it up at the 1 count. It's bad when your tag team partner has to rush in because they're scared. Morgan Miller getting beaten, bruised, and battered. Tessa tagging in Sydney, going for a tag team finisher. Double shoulder tackle. Morgan able to counter, getting a boot to the side of the head of Sydney. And she able to. Morgan able to capitalize. Morgan grabbing and dragging. Sydney dragging Morgan into the corner, picking her up, dropping her, going to the middle rope. Calling for Morgan to stand up. Elbow tackle from the middle rope. Sydney dragging Morgan to the center of the ring.
Step up, break down, every move's mapped out. Play by the book, now I wrote
Listen, deliver. Top of the class. Aces this test. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Pretoria, South Africa, the enigmatic and explosive Amara Nyx. And her opponent, from Bangkok, Thailand, the reigning Ignition Champion, Megumi! Last week on Velocity, Megumi proved her edge, but now it's Gold Rush stakes. Can Amara flip the script, or will Megumi burn through her again? Amara, sunset flip. From the apron, diving over the top rope. Body splash on Megumi. Amara, pissed off from the loss at Velocity, picking up Megumi, dropping her hard on her back. A standing moonsault. Amara going to the top. Frog splash from the top rope. Amara high top pissed off. Megumi not looking too good. The Queen of Velocity not able to get a single punch in on this match so far. Going for a pin. Kick out before the 1 count. From the middle rope, double knees to the face of Megumi. Megumi able to get out of the way. This is her chance. Roll up. She's going for a pin. But not even a 1 count. Megumi not even gotten a single punch and decides to go for a pin. Cartwheel corner bomb. Vengeance complete. Amara Nyx takes the final women's Gold Rush spot. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have our 6 women's Gold Rush ladder match competitors. Tsunami Reina, Akira Kuruma, Amara Boudreaux, Tessa White, Kenzie Cruz, and now Amara Nyx. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, standing 5'10", 220 pounds, cold, cruel, and calculating, McKay!
Ropes ain't sacred, belts move blood. I fight to flood the fake with mud. Wanna cheer me? You'll learn too late. I'm the heel you love to hate.
And his opponent, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, 6'5", 300 pounds, the Celtic Mauler, Finn McKay! No more words, no more rules. This ends tonight. McKay, Day, last man standing. Only one walks away, the other stays down. Finn McKay getting early advantage. Putting a big boot to the side of the face of Mike Day. This Celtic Mauler has beat, battered, and bruised the shit out of Mike Day. Mike Day has done every dirty move in the book. Crowd was chanting something, but I could not understand what they were saying. But Mike Day has done every dirty move in the book. He has attacked Finn before matches, after matches, even in matches that he's not even in. These two men absolutely can't stand each other, but Finn McKay always seems to come out on top. Let's see if he can win this one last match to put Mike Day in the ground once and for all, or if Mike Day can get his vengeance. And flipping Mike Day, putting him on his shoulders and dropping him from 6'5" in the air. Try to go for a dropping shoulder, but misses. Mike Day moving out of the way. Toss up shoulder drop. And a big punch to the face. A 5 count. Mike Day gets up. This match isn't over. Sweeping the leg of Finn McKay. 4 big punches to the face and a kick to the gut. Mike pulls up Finn McKay from the back and pushes him face first into the canvas. Going for an arm lock. Finn McKay able to get out of it. 3 good punches to the face of Mike Day. Then dragging Mike over into the corner. Flipping him around. Finn McKay slamming his own face into the turnbuckle. He's got his men in a punching match. Oh, slap across the face. Oh, now they're just brawling. Finn McKay able to get that last big punch on Mike Day and a clothesline.
1, 2,
Finn McKay in the corner, hyping up the crowd. 8 count before Mike Day gets up. Finn cheering, hyping up the crowd, doesn't realize Mike Day has stood up. End of days.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
An 8 count before Finn McKay stands up. Both men have gone down for an 8 count. This might be the end, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh, driving the back of the head of Finn McKay into the mat. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And up at a 9 count, ladies and gentlemen. Finn McKay getting that last bit of effort to stand up right at the 9 count. 8 count. Finn stands up, Day in the corner. Oh! Drop kick by Finn McKay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mike up at a 5. He is starting to get a little bit better. Finn McKay putting in a submission hold. 300 pounds just came down on the neck of Mike Day. The face of Finn is bruised and cut, ladies and gentlemen. The Irishman is looking rough. But Mike Day down for 8. Oh, getting up at the 8 count. Finn McKay in the corner, cheering on the crowd. Not happy. Picking up, driving Mike Day into the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Day up at 6. And picking up Mike Day, driving him into his knee, ladies and gentlemen.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Day up at 6. And getting angry, picking up. Dropping him face first into the turnbuckle from his shoulders. Now standing on his shoulders in the corner. Day up at 8. Big boot! A big Celtic boot to the face of Mike Day.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Day up at 7 after that Celtic boot. He's up and down. Choke slam.
2,
And McKay telling Mike Day to stay down.
7, 8.
The Mauler crushes the final bell. Finn McKay stands victorious as the last man standing. Blood has been spilled, destiny has been shaped, and now it's time! The final field is set. Gold Rush is this Saturday. One ladder, one shot, one new legend. I'm Jackson Black. See you at the summit of destiny at Gold Rush.
We bent the rules and struck that gold. No map, no mercy, no second place. We carve our names in time and space. Pickaxe heart, adrenaline vein. Climb through the chaos, suffer the pain. This ain't luck, this is blood and will. One briefcase, one mountain to kill. We struck gold. With fire in our fists and fate in our hands. We struck gold. Built our kingdom on stolen plans. High above the crowd where legends unfold. We bled, we clawed. We struck gold. Climb the ladder, feel the thunder. Crack the sky and tear it asunder. One shot, one night, one claim to make. Cash it in, I feel the quake. Your fall is loud, our rise is louder. Greed turns grit into gold-bound power. The dirt, dirt divine, we made our stand. This is more than a match, it's a heist on command. One climbs, all fall. One climbs, all fall. Only the ball, get the goal. Only the ball, get the goal. We struck gold with steel in our souls and thunder behind. No regrets, just riches to find.